Hi, this is Dan with Sonic Boom. I'm here with Matt Kel, who has been picked for our Spark programme. Spark's our artist development platform that we're piloting this year, which we're going to use to try and help some Midlands-based artists level up their music career. Before we get into it and get Matt to introduce himself, let's have a quick listen to one of his tracks. This is his most recent release called Dum Dum. Do you want to introduce yourself?
Yeah, hi, I'm Matt Kel. I live in Swad now, so I've been in Swad for about 7-8 years now. Originally from Southport, over in the northwest.
I was picturing Southampton.
Yeah,
Southport's
everyone
north,
thinks it's
innit?
down south because it's got south. Honestly, it's a common thing. So, yeah, I'm a DJ and producer. And yeah, I've kind of neglected it for a couple of years now.
So when we saw your application, I think that's one of the things that appealed to us.
Yeah.
And me especially, because I've been in a similar position.
Yeah. They're just really surreal because like I say, I've sort of neglected it for a couple of years for various reasons. I had a little girl and I started my own business and things like that. And yeah, then this year was kind of like, I'm definitely going to put more time and effort into it and get back into my music. And then lo and behold, this came along. There you go. You asked the world for something, and there you go.
There you go. Yeah. So that's, quite fortuitous, I suppose. So when you stopped, have you got quite a big catalogue?
Fairly, yeah. It's really weird. Altogether, there's probably about 35 tracks on Spotify and all the rest of these streaming sort of platforms. Some of them are like from EPs. I've done EPs, I've done singles, I've done remixes for other people. People have done remixes for me. So yeah, it's kind of a range of things really. So
yeah, that's quite a decent sized catalogue.
Yeah. Some I'm more proud of than others.
Yeah, we're all the same. Yeah.
So yeah.
I think that's a good way to segue in. We've got a list of I sent you a list of things to think about before you came, and one of those was the song you're most proud of, even if it's not the most popular. So talking about something that you're not proud of, what's one of your songs you're really proud of?
Yeah, the one I came up with was A New Way, which is from an EP. Mm-hmm. It's called my Abstrakt EP. I think it was 2022. It was an EP of 5 tracks, and they came about really quickly. I think I produced all 5 sort of at the same time. They were kind of in sync, and that's why I felt it was good as an EP. I was just really happy with it. It was kind of like, I tried to be quite minimal with the way I produced it, and yeah, it just felt really clean, really fresh, and really enjoyed it. And yeah, A New Way is probably my favourite from the whole 5.
Okay, are they all? So I've had the playlist you sent over. I've had that on, and that one is like you say, it's great. It's really clean. It's got proper catchy hooks. Yeah. Is the EP the same, or is this quite a standout track?
I think it's fairly similar, to be honest. Like I say, I think they were all kind of produced at the same time. I kind of dipped in and out of all 5 at once. It wasn't like I'd finish one then the next one, and they kind of just flowed out. So I feel like it's almost like a collective track.
So when you work on a project like that, is it you sort of on your own in your studio, or do you have collaborators? Or
I've done collaborations in the past. really successfully. I think, I quite enjoy collaborating. It's just, you probably know yourself, trying to collaborate with people, it can be quite
kitchen herding, I believe is the term.
Just trying to get everybody to be in the right place at the right time is, no, I do enjoy the process. Most of the time it is just sort of me in my little studio on my own. And inspiration can come from anywhere. It just, it could be a sample, it could just be a chord structure I've found I like.
So the next one we picked is a song that reminds you of discovering music for yourself.
Yeah.
What song did you pick for that?
Yeah, ATV 9 p.m. brackets till I come. Really vivid memories of this song. It was like most people, I'm going to show my age now, it used to be hooked on Top of the Pops on a Friday night.
Yep.
And I was kind of dipping in and out of it. I was doing something else. What was about 11, 12, something like that. And I sort of dipped back in when the number one came on, which is always kind of the end of the show, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And it was this song. And I just remember going, whoa, I've never heard anything quite like this before. And then, it just blew my mind. And I got really hooked on it. And I sort of chased it down, went to find it, blah, blah, blah. I always sort of pin it down as the song that really got me into dance music.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And it's still a favourite now. I can't shy away from that one.
I hadn't heard that for years. And when I put it on, it was like a proper nostalgia. Like I must have been 14, 15, I think, when that came out.
It's like late 90s. It's crazy.
It just put me right back in that time. Because it's got a really catchy melody,
does,
it just draws you in.
Yeah.
There's so many songs from that era though, like that in there. Yeah. I think we've got a few on here.
There's definitely a few in there. Yeah.
So obviously you do a lot digitally.
Yeah.
What's like your musical knowledge like? Can you play instruments? Do you know music theory?
No and no.
Okay, this isn't putting you down. So I find this stuff really interesting. So obviously anybody can make music.
Yeah,
it's brilliant.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's what I found so fascinating about sort of coming onto this program. It was like the other guys seemed like they all play instruments. They all got quite sort of musical backgrounds, and yeah, I kind of just worked my way in on my own and sort of figured out what I wanted to do and taught myself, I guess.
That's great. I feel that's wicked.
Yeah, so...
And I think that was another reason we really liked the idea of bringing you on board, because most of our background is just sit and play a guitar and record that way, but you're coming from a whole other angle to our history. So next we're talking about a song that inspired how you write or record music.
So it's Martin Garrix,
Yottabyte, is that?
Yottabyte. Yeah, I think it's such an underrated track of his. I've never heard him play it very often in one of his sets. I actually went to see him last summer.
Oh, cool. Okay.
In August last year. It was amazing. And it wasn't in that set either. So it's one of those. He never seems to play it, which is really strange. But the first time I ever heard that, it was when I started to produce music. It was during lockdown, and we had a holiday booked, which went completely out the window. Yep. So I had this chunk of money, and I was like burning a hole in my pocket, you know. So I sort of invested it in. I went and got Ableton, there's a bit of gear, and just sort of, I've got time on my hands. This is where I'm going to start, you know.
So is it like Martin Garrix has done this? I'm going to try and copy those sounds?
Pretty much. Well, I remember literally thinking to myself, if I can make a song that good, I will be happy with that, you know. Yeah. It's got a really strange opening to it. Obviously when you hear it, it's kind of like a music box being turned on. Yeah. And I thought, I've never heard that put. How do you put that into a progressive house track, which is very strange?
But then it's really like orchestral string heavy as well.
That was another thing. When I first heard the track, it was actually part of. I was watching one of his sets. I think it was Tomorrowland from sort of 2018, and he opened the show with this track when it was sort of brand new, and the version he had is kind of, I can only find it on YouTube. It's not on Spotify. It really annoys me. It's got a really long orchestral opening to it, like operatic. It's really, really nice. And then it goes into this, and it works really well. And
I can see that.
I say strings really get me. I like strings.
I'm a big fan. And especially in that context as well, the sort of juxtaposition of strings against really digital is brilliant. Love it. Next, we're going to talk about a song that still gives you goosebumps, which you picked, Chicane.
And Saltwater.
Saltwater.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, again, this is really surreal. I went to see Chicane last year.
Okay.
And it was in a different context. It was in the South Bank. He did a one night only with this 28-piece orchestra.
Oh, wow.
Very surreal setup, but it just worked. It was amazing. It was in the concert hall. They obviously played a little snippet of this with live strings, and it was just one of those things that you kind of never forget it again. And I've always been a big fan of Chicanes ever since I found this track. Finding this track was really strange. I always remember I had like a CD Walkman, and it was like some Clubland CD or a Now CD from years ago. Let's put it that way. Yeah, the fact I'm talking about CDs is
When you're talking CDs, not tapes, that gives me a bit of hope.
Yeah, we've got a bit of leeway there. And I remember this was like number 20 or 21 on the track list. It was really far down. It was kind of one of, I felt like it was a bit of filler in the CD. And I remember listening to it, and it was like, you got this clannad vocal and, really surreal. And it's one of them, it shouldn't work, but it really does. And I was hooked on it and just fascinating. And all I know now is when you go to find it on Spotify, I can't find the radio edit version. So so the only version I know I can find that I know is the right version, because there's tons of remixes of it and different newer versions and all the rest of it. So I think the original they've got now is about 10 minutes long. It's quite a long track. So
we'll do we'll see how much we talk. We might play the full version.
Play the whole thing. That'll help.
That's so, because of like you sent me your list, and I was thinking back to the stuff, because I'm always a bit of a rockhead and but there was just the odd track. And Faithless with Insomnia. Have you heard the woman at the Albert Hall that does the organ?
Yes.
They do a version of that with her doing the organ.
Oh, amazing.
It's epic. And
Cool.
That's where I was going with that. That I didn't realise is like a 10-minute mammoth song.
Just a mammoth.
The radio edit is like a nice 3-minute banger.
I heard a story about Insomnia, actually. When they first sort of produced it, it kind of was nowhere. No one was interested. I mean, I might be getting this completely wrong. This is what I've heard. So then he started gigging with it, and when it started to pick up and people really got into it, because it kind of grew organically. Took a few years. And apparently when he started gigging, they were trying to build all the music around this one track they had as a band, and people would go to their shows, and to make sure people knew they were seeing the correct band, because they were playing all this kind of abstract stuff. They play Insomnia at the start of the set. And then finish with it as well.
Nice.
Just so you got it in, make sure people realise they're in the right place.
next up, we're going to talk about a song that makes you want to be on stage immediately.
Hardwell.
Yeah. So I hadn't heard this before ever.
No.
This is cool.
This is a good track. This is a good track. Yeah, it's one of those. Again, it was. I saw a set online. It was. I think it was Tomorrowland. Okay. Yeah, I've got to think about Tomorrowland. I really want to do it at one point.
Yeah.
I mean, it'd be great to play it, and if anyone's listening, just saying.
Hey, Tomorrowland.
But yeah, I'd love to get there one day. I was just watching one of his sets from a few years back because his sound's changed a lot now. He kind of had a bit of a break from it all. I think the touring kind of was killing him a little bit, and so he's come back with like a new sort of more heavy techno sound, which people didn't really adjust to at first. They were a bit like, oh, this is different. I didn't expect this. So, but this is more as progressive stuff. Watching this and just mixed it into the set, and I was like, wow, this is when it sort of kicks in the first sort of beat, because it's quite a sort of build and drop sort of track. It's an interesting one. There's not like a major hook, I suppose.
You're right, yeah, but at the same time, it's really catchy.
Yeah, it
proper draws you in, doesn't it?
Yeah,
but you're right, there isn't actually a proper hook.
Yeah, so, but yeah, it was one of those. I saw it live, and it almost taints your view of any of it. Do you know what I mean? You go, this is great, Yeah.
What I thought was interesting with this one is it sort of has that very 90s kind of vibe to it. It uses a lot of similar, it's not like the sounds from the 90s, but it uses similar tones and similar melodies, and like I say, the build and drop like it did.
Yeah. I think he's sort of similar age to me anyway. Okay. So
21, right?
yeah. Oh, I'm 21 now. Yeah, and I think with his sort of new techno stuff, he's kind of. I think he's called a new genre, which I think he's called it new school, as opposed to old school. Yeah. And he's taken a lot of those sort of 90s, early noughties dance tracks and put a little spin on them. Okay. And I mean, a lot of DJs seem to be doing that lately.
But the 90s is the thing.
David Guetta's all over it as well. And,
he knows where the money is.
Of course he does. Yeah. They're not stupid.
No, not at all.
So yeah, like you say, I think there's a lot of influences there, like myself, and sort of what I think of the heyday of dance music, late noughties and late 90s,
early noughties. Yeah.
Yeah.
So did you go see much live back then in the 90s?
Not particularly. Like I say, I mean, it must have been sort of 13, 14. It's like millennium sort of time. So, yeah.
And young to be going off to raves.
No, a little bit young. But, I'm trying to sort of catch up on them all now. Nice. They're all getting a bit older. I've had a couple of occasions where last few years I went to see Fatboy Slim.
Oh, yeah.
And then the Chemical Brothers as well. Nice. Yeah. And you just kind of like, I'm old
if
now.
I was a teenager, this would be amazing.
you kind of got a different perspective on it, I guess. You just kind of appreciate it for what it is. Definitely. Which is great, It's still a bit
We're
sad.
Trying to convince
I'm trying not to burst out crying, I'm not old.
Next up, let's talk about a song outside your usual genre that you rate highly. And this is
I'm already laughing.
Such a sore thumb in the playlist.
It's so strange. Yeah, so I thought I'd throw a little bit of a curveball in here. So yeah, Steve Harley and the Cotley Revel, of all songs, compared to everything you've listened to so far.
We don't even have to specify what song either. They know what song.
Everyone knows this one. It's just one of those songs, and I think it's one of them ones you go to when you feel in a bad mood. You know,
you can't help not being in a bad mood anymore.
It's just a great song. It's great to lift you out, like, you know, the Spanish guitar solo, and you know, it's just great.
The ooh-la-las.
Yeah.
You'd be in a bad mood.
It's just a feel-good song. You know, it's one of those go to, and then I always seem to request it at sort of family discos and family parties and things, and yeah. I don't know what else I can say about it.
I wasn't sure. This was either just going to be, I really like the song, or there's like some massive backstory to it. Like,
literally that. It's just, it's one of them feel-good songs that I really enjoy. And
that's a nice short answer.
There we go.
Let's just enjoy it.
Yeah, there you go.
You've done it all. You've broken every code. Pulled the rebel to the floor. You spoke the game, no matter what you say. But only metal, what a bore. Blue eyes, how can you tell so many lies? Come up and see me, make me smile. I'll do what you want, running wild. There's nothing left, all gone and run away. Maybe you'll tarry for a while. It's just a test, a game for us to play. Win or lose, it's hard to smile. Resist, it's from yourself you have to hide. Oh, come up and see me to make me smile. I'll do what you want, running wild. There ain't no more. You've taken everything from my belief in Mother Earth. Can you ignore my faith in everything? 'Cause I know what faith is and what it's worth. Away, away. And don't say, maybe you'll try to come up and see me, to make me smile. I'll do what you want, just run on wild.
we're back onto your music again. So,
Okie.
a song that fits the mood of the next chapter for you.
Yeah, so I've gone for 3. I made this, I think it's 2024. So I think I've had one release since this, and I've done a remix for somebody else in between. That's what I mean. It really kind of slowed down. This one was the first one I actually got signed to another label, because I like to release through my own.
Yes.
Yeah, to get something signed was really cool. And I think it's kind of represents what I like and what I do in my music, really. It's kind of, because I think there's a lot of sort of chicane influences in there. And,
yes, I can see that. Yeah.
Yeah, and I think there's obviously I've done Dum Dum since then, which is a bit more of a, I feel like it's a bit more of a festival track. Right. It's quite heavy. But yeah, this one, I'm all about feels of dance music. It's chord structures and things like that. And strings. Yeah, I think I've got a string in there somewhere, just a tension string. But I feel like that's where I want to go back to and sort of kick on from there, really, and get back to what I like to make, really. Yeah, I really want to push on this year and sort of produce hopefully a few tracks.
Well, you've got people shouting at you if you haven't now.
This is it. I know, I need telling. So this is it.
It's the main thing with musicians, because you work on your own so much. You really need somebody to say, like, why don't you finish that song yet? Yeah. Come on, go with it.
Just release it out. Release it out.
Come on.
Yeah.
Have you got anything actively you're working on now, new?
Yeah. Sort of prior to this coming up, I was literally forcing myself back into the studio, really, and I've kind of got a skeleton of a little deep house sort of track going on. It's a real skeleton. It's a bit all over the place. Nothing's kind of, it doesn't make any sense. Let's put it that way.
Is that how you tend to do it? You sort of build the skeleton?
Yeah. I kind of like to build elements and then go, well, that can go here, that can go there. But I think just kind of convenient, really. It feels like it really needs a vocal. And I can't write lyrics.
You know what, I'm the same.
I'm really no good at lyrics.
Awful at it. Yeah.
So, and I don't sing.
Hey, you know who could help you with all that, though?
Yeah.
Spark.
Exactly. It's convenient.
We know singers who can sing and write lyrics.
Exactly. So, yeah, it feels like I found a sample of a vocal that I quite like with it, and sort of the melody and the sort of the tempo of the vocal would be really good. But it's literally like a sort of 4-bar thing. It needs really developing. And hopefully I can get that from somebody else collaboratively.
That's what this is all about, introducing you to the right people.
Yeah, exactly. And let's get a track out of it and see what we can do with it.
And this is your last song. Mm-hmm. So the song you've had on repeat recently.
Oh, Sonny Fodera.
And
DOD. And I can't remember the singer.
Poppy Bascom.
That's the one.
She's got a wicked voice. I really like her voice.
Yeah. Yeah, so weirdly enough, I was at Creamfields. It was a couple of years back. And I sort of accidentally stumbled upon Sonny Fodera.
Right.
He was playing a set on the main stage, I think it was. And I kind of was walking past. I think I was going to get some food. I was kind of killing time because I wanted to go and see Alesso later on, who's headlining that night. And I was like, who's this guy? And just, he's one of those. And didn't sort of think much of it. Kind of tuned in. It was like, yeah, this is pretty cool. It's, the decent house music is really cool. And then thought nothing more of it. And obviously, sort of nowadays, he's like everywhere. He's pretty big now. So, and big fan of DOD. DOD does a really good, got a really good backlog of sort of remix work.
Okay.
There's a really good remix of his of Ed Sheeran's Azizam.
Okay.
Yeah, which I play a lot actually. So yeah, throw the two together on a track, and then this thing's got this ridiculous house hook, and it's just
it's so
from the start. It's just it's just an earworm, and I can't turn it off sometimes.
I'm going to be the same now. That's going to be going around my head forever. Yeah. On that note, should we put it in everybody else's head forever?
Yeah, let's do
they
it.
can all suffer with us.
Enjoy.
So listening to your stuff and listening to the stuff you picked, this is a ridiculous story. So just bear with me.
No, you go for it.
So I want to play Sandstorm by Darude.
Do you know what? I missed that one out, so that's a good call.
Oh, did you?
Yeah,
Were you like
yeah.
tempted by it? Okay.
Yeah.
I've got the stupidest reason for picking.
You go for Sandstorm.
So me and my wife, we like to do quizzes and
Yeah.
things. And we also discovered on a long car trip that there's like Spotify playlists of Guess the
Nice.
Intro.
Yeah.
So you just go through and if you don't
Yeah.
get it in time, you lose.
Yeah.
And that song kept coming up and we're like, oh, we know the name of that artist.
Yeah.
What is it? So I'm putting it in here now so that I've spoke to it about it with you. And anytime I hear it, I will go, yeah, that's Darude. And
Yeah.
I'll get my point at the quiz.
Absolutely. 'Cause that's got like a string opening to it as well.
It
which is-
has, yeah. And again, it's another one that took me like right back
Yeah,
to the 90s when
absolutely.
I was that age.
Yeah, I mean, myself, that's a big song for me. That was the first single I remember ever buying.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, again, it was one of those, I kept hearing it everywhere, and I was like, what is that song?
That was literally everywhere, wasn't it, back then?
This was the days of sort of Rock FM, and you kind of, you sat listening, trying to
press
record
record at the
things
right
off the
time.
radio.
Yeah.
And obviously, it's got the most amazing hook ever, and everyone knows this hook. You hear that song, you go, oh, it's Sandstorm, you know.
And I know it's by Darude now as well.
Of course. And obviously, like you say, the intro is very different. It's kind of, yeah. And obviously, you're listening on the road and you go, is that it? Is that
Don't
it?
waste my tape on this.
Yeah. And I went for it, and luckily it kicks
You were
in,
right,
and I was
yeah.
like, oh, thank God it's that. You know? Just hunting it down. And I swear the day I recorded it, the DJ on the radio didn't give the name of the track out, however. And I was like, this really doesn't help. So I was just constantly chasing this track for
Right.
ages, trying to find a name and who it was by. And again, like Darude, it was like, that's just a weird name. So I went hunting around like HMV, you know, all these main music shops. And luckily, they still had the single.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
So I always remember it had like literally, it's like a blue sky with a sand dune. That was the front,
Right.
the cover. I'm pretty sure that was what it was. Correct me if I'm wrong, honestly. And yeah, like I say, it's one of literally the first single I remember ever buying.
No way.
So
That's really cool.
yeah, that's like 2000.
God, I thought it was earlier than
Yeah,
that. Okay.
I think it was
Wow.
just 2000. So.
Okay. The other one I came across when I was looking is Robert Miles.
Well,
Is it Children? His big
Children.
one.
It's a great track, isn't it?
That's like a time machine.
Yeah.
Just
It
zipped
is.
right back.
The heaviest kick drum in a dance track I've ever heard.
That is kick drum. That is.
It's over the top, but it works.
No,
so well.
it's perfect.
Of course it is. Yeah. Over the top in the right way.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, I mean, that's iconic, that track. I mean, that's been sampled so many times.
Yeah.
There's a lot of newer tracks that have come out which have just got complete samples of Children in it, which is, you know, but I mean, that's just testament to how good it is as a track, you know.
yeah.
It's just such a catchy hook, and yeah.
So obviously we're on a Sonic Boom episode here.
Yes.
You know what we've not talked about? Sonic Boom.
Of course. Yeah.
So have you been? Did you go? Were you there?
I went last year. Yes. Yeah. Fascinated. Absolutely fascinated.
Where did you end up?
Kind of mostly around the main stage. I mean, everything was great. I was just trying to sort of hang around really just for the main stage because I was sort of looking forward to the little rave set afterwards
In the
with, archway
with Vic. I've seen photos of that, and that's the thing anybody on Sonic Boom keeps talking about. The rave.
And part of me was like, oh, I want to be part of this now, you know. So delighted. There you go. Well, it's just crazy, but no, that was really cool, and just I think it's going strength to strength really, and
definitely.
Long may it continue. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. My last question.
Yeah.
I asked Chris to give me a question to ask you.
Oh, no.
It was quite tame, actually.
Okay.
Chris wants to know what your dream is.
I'm going to stick with the music. I mean, I started sort of learning to DJ when I was about 14, 15.
Okay.
But then I didn't do it for 20 years. I just stopped.
Right, okay.
I just kind of refocused on other things. I wanted to be an artist. I wanted to be a visual artist, you know. Went to uni and did all that sort of stuff. And then I'm a graphic designer by trade. That's my job. But and then COVID happened and I was like, right, I've got to give this another go now. And this is why this program's going to be great. It's just that sort of kick up the backside I need really, you know. So sort of just to play more gigs live would be great. That's kind of the dream. That's the, you know, be great to be doing Ultra in Miami one day, or like say Tomorrowland would be fabulous, but one step at a time, I guess. But yeah, just to get out and play more is the dream. That's
really
a
good dream. That's a doable dream.
Yeah, doable. Let's keep it manageable. Yeah.
If anyone listening wants to know more about Sonic Boom and what we're doing, you can find us on all socials. See you next time.